Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we're going to see how we can authenticate a user with Firebase in React Native. So this is my first video on React Native. So as we have already done a video on the same topic with Angular, I'm doing this video with React Native. I'll be covering more topic on the navigation, React navigation, the context, state and everything in the future videos. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, without further ado, we'll move into the topic. To authenticate a user with Firebase, we need a Firebase project to be created. So that I've already created in my previous tutorial with Angular. I will make use of the same project. The project name was auth demo, so we are going to use the same project here. Okay, it's taking some time. I'll let it open. By the time we'll go to the next step. The next step is I'm going to use expose CLI to create the React Native project. Okay, so I feel more comfortable with React expose CLI, so that's why I'm using this. So if you are using a React Native CLI, that's perfectly fine. Let me go to demo. Okay, here I'll create my project. Same thing. I'll say expo init React. This is our project, so it will take some time to create a project, and it will ask you a few questions as well. Yeah, this is the questions that will ask. We'll be opening a blank project. Open that. It will take some time to install all the dependencies. We go here. Yeah, so you can see this is a project which I have already created to authenticate our users. It's still loading. Okay, let me create in this. Let me click on this. So if you want to know how to create the project and everything, you can refer my previous project. I'll give the link below. You can refer that. So this is all about the project. It is because my internet speed is a little slow, so it is taking some time. So I'll explain the next step what we are going to do after the project is created. So once the project is created, we are going to install few dependencies to speed up our work. So React Native elements, which will provide you kind of a material design which we used in Angular. So here it is React Native elements, which will provide the UI elements, UI components to speed up your UI work. And React Native stack, this is used to define the stack navigator. Okay, and next is the dependencies which are required for the stack navigator, and the last but not the least, which we have the Firebase that is required to connect to the Firebase. That's the package. Okay, so all these dependencies we'll be installing, and we are going to use expo Go in our emulator, or you can also use your own mobile, Android mobile. I'm going to test in Android, that's what I meant here. So it will take some time. So here you can see the project overview. You can go to project settings, authentication. We have enabled in our last video, I've said I've explained you about the sign-in methods of email and password, and also Google. I think it was Google. So in this we'll be seeing about email and password, how can authenticate a user. So once you authenticate a user with email and password, so you will see the user records here. So you can see one record is here that is authenticated by our application. Okay, now let it complete. I will start the next step. So there you go, application is created. You can see. Let me go into that directory and let me open the code editor. So there you go. Fine, everything is done. Let me open a new terminal and I'll start the project. Expose You can also do npm start. Both will work the same way, because if you look at the package.json, you can see if you do npm start also, it is going to trigger expo start. So I just gave directly expo start. Okay, you can also do expo start Android, iOS and web. Fine. So once you do this, it will open the expo metro bundler, so that will help us to connect to the applications which we have. So there you go, this is the metro bundler. So if you have a emulator, you can just click on this and the emulator will get open. And if you have your physical phone with you, and if you can also scan this and run the application. So I have the emulator, but I just want to show you how it works in my mobile physical phone. So let me scan the application which we have to download from our Play Store in order to test our application, which is Expo Go. So if you open the application, it will be like this. Like you can able to see projects, you can explore, and also you can go to profiles. I'll just sign into my account so that I can able to view whatever is running in my application. Okay. Okay, so now you can see there is a application running in my desktop. So even you can also scan the QR code. Okay, so you can just go here and scan the QR code, so that it will just recognize the URL which is there on the QR code, and it will land the application. So there you go, you can see that our application is running. So it says that you can open the app.js file and you can update whatever you want. So that will be reflected here. Okay, so let me go to app.js. I'll just update. There you go. So that's fine. So we'll start creating the screens whatever required. We'll go to next step. So before that, we'll just install the dependencies which are required in order to develop our project. Okay, so let me go to the command prompt, run this, and we also run the navigation stack which is required for our stack navigator. So let it complete. There you go, React elements is installed. Next is stack navigator. Yeah, so there you go. This also got installed. Actually I was having some issue because I didn't stop the server, so it was not able to update the package.json. So I just stopped it and was able to complete successfully. So we also have to install the dependencies which we have for the Expo. So these things you can find in the Expo documentation in the Expo folder. Okay, so I'm installing this now, and the last one would be for Firebase. Okay. Even if you do Expo install, it is going to finally install with npm only. Okay? I just want to tell you that. Now the last one. There you go. We got the application running in our physical phone. So now I'm going to create the next 3 screens. So this step I'll do it at last. Now we'll create 3 screens and just wire up with the app.js. Let me create a new folder with screens. Okay, so inside screens, let me create sign in screen .js and sign up screen.js and home screen.js. Okay, so inside each of the file, we just have to do the boilerplate code for React. This React, React, and just have to create a component with the constant keyword. Yeah, this is home screen component. Using arrow function to create it, and next we just have export default home screen. Okay. And inside this we just have to return the JSX. So I'm going to use text element from React Native Elements. Okay. I'm going to use this. So I'll return text, just named as home screen. That's it. So this is what the boilerplate which mostly will be there in each and every component. So I just copy it and paste it here. Also paste it here and just update the component name. So here it is, sign in screen. Okay. Sign up screen, save it, and here we go to sign up screen, sign up, sign up. Okay. There you go. So we have created 3 files, like 3 screens. So these screens I'm just going to wire up with the app.js screen. So here let's remove everything. Okay. So the same boilerplate code here, act from React. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to create a stack navigator. What is, we need a method which creates a stack navigator. So that I'm going to import from create stack navigator from React navigation stack. Okay. So that's why we have installed this particular package. Okay, create stack navigator, which is going to have the parameters. This is going to have a sign in screen. The first screen should be sign up, right? So we'll just sign up, and I'll use sign up screen. Okay, next is sign in. This is going to be sign in screen, and I'm going to have the last home. It's going to be home screen. Okay, so there we have created the stack navigator. So what you need to do is you have to create a container, and I'll just export that component. Okay, so I'm going to const app equal to something that should create an app, and we're going to export default app. Okay, so here we need the create import create app container from React navigation. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to use this particular method, and by which I'm going to create the I'm going to use the stack navigator and create the app container, and I'm just going to export this app. Okay, I'm just saving it, and if you save it, the application should refresh in our physical form. So let's see, it's downloading JavaScript. Okay, that's working. Do something different. Okay, we got the sign up screen. So I'm going to design the sign up screen with React Native Elements. So the sign up screen should, like, it's going to have two input box and a button which navigates to sign in screen. Okay, we have input. Okay, so this input is coming from directory elements, which is going to have a label of email. Okay, and we'll have that other stuff later. So input, the label, it's going to have password, okay, and a button, and this button title, button is from React Native Elements. Okay, title is going to be sign up. Okay, so on press, we are going to navigate them to navigate sign in. Okay, so there we go. I'll just get the navigation from the params. So with the uses notation, I'm just going to extract the navigation from params. Navigation. There's paste here, okay, and save it. So there you go. If you look at the screen, it's getting updated. You're getting the email and password. And let me have two states. I mean, we'll have three states in fact. Const, we're going to have an email and set email function. That's going to have a use state from React. Okay, and the initial state will be empty string, and another state which is going to be password. Okay, and it should be lowercase password, and set password, use state, and the initial state will be of empty string. Okay, and I'm going to have another state which is of error, and I'll set error, and it's going to have a state of empty string. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have bind this email and password and this error here. So I'm just going to say the value is going to be a email, and whenever there is a change text, I'm just going to set the value, set email. Okay, and other functionalities you can probably have whatever you want. If you want auto capitalization of autocorrect of whatever you want, you can do this shit. Okay, I'm just going to do the same value equal to password on change text. I'm going to say set password, and for this one I'm going to make it a secure text entry because this is a password field. Okay, so I'm just going to have one more thing for our error message. If there is an error, I'm just going to have a text to display the error. Okay, else I'm just going to make a and I'll just give a style of color equal to color. Okay, fine, and actually it should be a colon. Fine, so there you go. So that's all it has to do. Fine, so just test the sign up. Once you click on sign up, it should go to sign in screen. That's all working fine. So the next thing what we have to do is we have to have a sign up function which calls the Firebase and register the user. Okay, so for that we need the configuration, and we also have to set up the configuration here. So I'll create one more folder called for inside screens. I'll create outside Firebase Okay, so inside that I'll create fire.js. So let me import as Firebase from Firebase. Okay, so that's all you need. Then you need a configuration, so that we are going to take now. And what we're going to do is we're going to firebase.initialize app of that config. Okay, and we're going to export default Firebase. That's all I'm gonna do. And let's go here to the Firebase console. And go to project settings. Yeah, if you go the down, it should load the project settings. 1 minute. Yeah, there you go. You got the configurations. Just copy this and go to the Firebase, paste it. You just got to take the configuration constant and paste it here. That's all you need. And furthermore, what we can do, like we can just have firebase.apps apps.length. So if it is greater, means like the Firebase is already initialized with an app. So if you do this, so that will not be in further initialization. It will be a singleton pattern here. Okay, so let me save this and let me go to the sign up screen. Let me create a constant sign up. It's going to be a same function. It's going to what you're going to do, we are going to make Firebase dot create email, create a user with email and password, password. So okay, so you can also do .then. I'll just do a traditional way of doing it to try. We'll just try this. If there's something happen, catch the error, and we'll just set error dot message. Okay, so there you go. So whenever there is an error, it's going to display here. This error message is going to pop up. Fine. And I'll say once that is a successful creation, I'm just going to navigate them to sign in screen. We cut this out and paste it here. And fine. And I'm going to say sign up. And we also have one more link here. So once we sign up, okay, so we should be able to have a way, like whenever there is a user coming back to the sign up screen, they should be able to navigate to sign up screen without creating signing up again. So I'm going to have a touchable opacity. Here touchable opacity, that's going to be text, and this text gonna be already have an account, sign in. Okay, so this is going to navigate them to the navigation or the sign in screen. Okay, I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. Fine, so that's all you need. So once you save this, so we will also give some formatting here. So if you touch on this, it's going to the sign in screen. That's all working fine. Everything is good. So import Firebase from // Firebase / that's it. So that's what is missing here. Okay, so we are all done. So now we have binded the sign up method here. So let me try now. We also added this sign in link. So okay, so now the application got refreshed. So we also binded the sign up function. So now let us have the function. So if you are doing it simply clicking on sign up without anything, so the error message got set here. You are able to see that. So let me go with THY. Okay, let me give my email ID and password. See, okay, let me sign up. Yeah, there you go. We have been navigated to the sign-in screen. That means that we have successfully registered to the Firebase. So you can see the user record here. Fine. So what we are going to do, the next step is we just copy everything whatever we have inside this function. This is the component. Let's copy everything into the sign-in screen and paste it. Okay, so here we have to change few stuff. This is sign in, and we are not going to create here. Instead we are going to sign in with email and password. Okay, let me remove the other stuff, delete, and go here. It's going to be sign in, and this button is going to sign in, and we have to navigate to this home, and here it should be sign out, and let's change it to don't have an account, sign up. Okay, so that's all you need. Okay, so that's all you need. Let me save this. Once you save this, okay, so we also have to copy the imports. Let me copy that and paste it here and save it. Close it. So here we can say again, let me try to sign up with the same user and password. Sign up. See, it is saying that the email address is already in use by other account. Let me go and sign in, and sign in got the UI. Let me sign in with the username and password. Sign in. Okay, so the navigation what we have given is of the same place, the sign in screen. Let me save it here inside our sign in screen, because the props will come here to the component only. We actually by mistake I've given it here, sorry for that. So let me sign in now. So there you go, it is going to this home screen. So probably you can have a navigation here which navigates you back to the sign up screen or sign in screen, depends upon your business requirement. Probably you can import the Firebase again, and you can also sign out the user. And if you are storing the token in sync storage, then that also you can write that out and navigate them back to the home screen or sign up screen or sign in screen. That also work. So hope this video is useful for you. If you like it, please share it with your friends, and do share the knowledge, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.